Hi everybody, this is Rick Lyles. I'm going to go over how to create a research survey with Google Forms. But depending on how familiar you are with Google, if you don't already have an account with Google, you're going to have to set one up to use their product. And then once we get that done, I'll go over how to create a survey and then how to export it and the results of it, and then how to build some charts and graphs. So it'll take probably 3 videos to do that. But the first one's going to be about creating a Google account. Then we'll log into it and get started on the survey. But first, let's create a Google account. I have no idea what browser you might be using. I use Chrome. If you don't have it on your computer, I'm going to recommend you download it and use Chrome. It just seems to work better with all the Google products, but that's up to you. Let's say you're using Edge, for instance, Lord forbid, but that's what comes with Windows 10. That's what they push you to. I have my homepage on Edge for Google, but let's say you don't, and I just want something that looks familiar to you. Let's say you left it to the default, and that's what you have. To set up a Google account, what you can do is go to the search bar up there and say Google. It's going to try to take you to google.com. I'm going to say Google account. You can see I've been practicing. And here we go. Create your Google account. Right here it says accounts google.com. That looks like it's reliable. Let's left click right there. Open it. And it's going to get you to create a Google account. And so I'm going to do this. And it does that. I don't know why it jumps down there to that email address. I'm going to say John Doe. Now, you're not supposed to do this, but that's for educational purposes. You can use an existing email, and to do that, you would just blank that out. But I recommend going ahead and getting a Gmail account. It's not going to hurt anything that I know of. And here's the hardest part of the whole thing is coming up with a name that someone hasn't used. So you got to come up with a unique email. I'm going to try this. Been looking for a car, and so I'm going to try that, and then you have to come up with a unique password. And then you could show it if you wanted to. And I'm going to click next and hope I've got a unique username and a unique password. Now, before you hit next, write this down or make note of it somewhere, because this is your username, is your email, whichever one you're using, whatever one you want to use. And then you need to know your password. And that's how you're going to log into your Google account. So make a note of this because you're going to be using it later, all right? All right, I'm going to click next and have my fingers crossed. And it took it good. You can give them your phone number if you want to. I don't. You can give them a recovery email. I recommend if you have a different email that you put it in there in case they need to email you about something, because you may be storing a lot of important things on there, and you just may need that extra email address. You're going to have to put a birthday in here. John was born on January 1st, 1905. See if it takes that. Gender, John. All right, you can find out why they asked for that information if you want to. Let's say next. All right, now we're the privacy terms, all that sort of thing. Of course, we agree. We won't be able to sign in. Now, look, I'm logged in, or John is logged in to his Google account. And so this is where you would go and open up Google Forms. And there they are right there. But for the sake of the people who are going to be watching the next video, I'm going to stop this one, and then I'll start the video on how you're going to go in to Google Forms. And hopefully you have Chrome downloaded by then, but if you're still using your same browser, that's fine. See, obviously you can use your Google account on Edge. Now right up here is the menu. If you get lost, this is telling you you're logged into your account. Right up here, you can put a photo or something in there if you want to. No, I think that goes up there. But anyway, they did call it a waffle. It's all the Google apps. So that's where you're going to find Google Forms, and that's what we're going to be working in. And I'm going to end this video on how to create your account. You should have your Google account by now. I recommend using Chrome. You don't have to, but I'll check you on the next video about creating a Google form.